Hello, 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 hello. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope you had a wonderful day. It's a great start to the week. We have some beautiful, fluffy, light snow. It reminds me of like powdered sugar, kind of like very lightly skittered all over the place. It's not like wet snowman making kind of snow. It's like this really light, fluffy snow. It's so pretty. Anyway, that and the fact that it's getting warmer outside and the sun is up when I go to work. It's a good day. So I hope you're having a great start to your week. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Shannon and this is Paper Delights. And I come on every Monday to Friday at 7 to inspire you, encourage you, motivate you, all that good stuff. But also I come on because this has been a really good thing for my mental health during all of this COVID stuff. And so I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your comments and your feedback and all your support, because it's been just as enjoyable for me as I hope it has been for you. So thank you so much. Please feel free to share and like to anyone else you think might enjoy seeing some different designs and stuff like that. So I'm always appreciative. And if you see anything you like, be sure to check out my Stampin' Up page, where you can purchase majority of the products there. I do use a few things from other places, but majority is from Stampin' Up. So this week, pretty much all of this week, we're going to be focused on the Flower and Field Designer Series paper. So pretty. And it's one of the free papers from our a-bration, which is coming to an end very soon. So if you're needing any supplies, glue, cardstock papers, maybe a refill, now's the time to get it, because you get free product with your purchases. So it's this beautiful Flower and Field Designer Series paper that we are going to be playing around and having some fun with. It's so pretty. The other thing I just wanted to mention is the birthday bash coming up. It's a take-home class coming up on March 14th. So there are 5 designs, all happy birthday. If you're interested in this take-home class, please drop me a line, send me a message. I do have limited supplies, so you get all the papers, you get some felt flowers, you get the foiled paper, you get some acetate. So these are all cards that we've currently been doing or will be doing. So these ones, we've done this one, we've done this one, we're going to do this one, and then these 2 will be coming up in weeks and months to come from now. I think that's it for my commercials. So yeah, it's all good. All right, tonight we're going to start with a very simple style. Pretty much all of these cards I will be using a black base, because the flowers, this paper tends, oh, I'm dropping everything. Start off so organized. A lot of the flower ones, except for this one, have a black background opposed to a white or a different colored one. So a lot of the paper I'll be using will be black. It appeals to me. So I'm starting off with a black base for cardstock, and then we have this lovely, gorgeous Pool Party. I love that shade. Just slightly smaller. And then a piece of white, again, just slightly smaller. And then I have this piece. I really like this sheet. Of course, there's always sheets that you find that you gravitate more to than others. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I seem to have hiccups today. And I really like this particular one. So originally my idea was to do this and then stamp happy birthday or, you know, some kind of sentiment here. But I felt I couldn't really emboss it because I wanted to stamp it, but I felt it needed a bit more. So I had another little piece of the pool party that I did the subtle embossing, and it's just to sort of add a little bit more interest to the card. And we're just going to put it in behind like that. And we'll stamp. So our options are birthday wishes, happy day, maybe happy day, so exciting. I like happy day. I'm having a happy day. Let's do happy day. Happy day. I'm very excited. I've ordered myself another block because I really like these blocks. I've talked about that in a previous posting about how much I like the how different the blocks are, the Stampin' Up! Blocks from other ones. And I've been slowly replacing my blocks, so it's always exciting. And I took advantage of the fact that we have the celebration stuff going on, so I can get other free stuff, you know? So I'm just sort of putting parts of things together so that we can put it all together. So I'm lining this up. I'm trying to make it even on the edges and on the top. And I think that's good. Now, I'm really hoping that I don't mess up my stamping, because one thing about stamping, when you're stamping right onto the paper opposed to like a little tag or something like that, if you make a mistake, it's a little bit harder to fix. That's all I'm saying. So it's the pressure, a little more pressure. The pressure's on. So I think I'll just do black. I mean, I could pull a color from the flowers, but I've got pool party, so I don't think I want to start diving into any more colors here. So if I'm having this here, I think we'll sort of do it center. All right, I'm going to pull it a bit closer to me so I can see what I am doing, and let's pray that I've got it on straight. And I did get it on straight, but I squeezed it too much and I've got a line on it, so that's okay. We can solve that. I'm going to pull out the tool that everyone should have in their crafting room if you're stamping and doing things, is this handy dandy mono sand eraser. So it's basically like little sandpaper, like a little filing, you know, when you, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to sand that line. And the other thing I'll probably do is I'll probably get out my embellishments and I'll add some dots and some other things, but this definitely makes it less obvious that I made a big boo-boo. Like that. Because, you know. And let's see. We could add some of these flower. That works perfectly. Look at that. There's always a solution. That's what I tell the kids. There is always a solution. Nothing we can't find a solution to. There, like that. Perfect. And then we'll add a couple more up here, and people will think that I did that on purpose. There we go. So this is a very handy tool to have. All right, so there's our first card. Our second card, sorry, I've got eraser bits all over my thing here. All right. Our second card is focusing on the background with, like, I think this one is one of the greens. Maybe the granny apple green, maybe? No. Nope. This one, shaded spruce? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But it's got, I love the back of them too. So this is one of the other papers, but I love the polka dots. This is Bumblebee. I really like that color. So my idea, so again, we've got a piece of black. I had an extra little strip when I cut this, so I thought it would look pretty inside the card. And we've got a piece of this designer series paper, just slightly smaller than the black. And then this one here, just slightly smaller than that. And then I've got our sentiment and some flowers. So let's start gluing all this down. So we got that there. And we have that there. Then I stamped this. This is Happy Birthday. This is from this little punch party. So this is the host stamp set that matches a number of punches so that they fit inside, and then you can punch them out. So it's really a nice little set. I like some of the sentiments and stuff like that. I'm sorry, heartfelt thanks for everything. Hope you feel better real soon. You make my heart happy. So really cute for you. Really cute. So I stamped the happy birthday, and then I wanted to do some little flowers that looked similar to the ones on the paper. So I used the small floral punch, which was perfect. And then I found the pink was just plain. So I took my stamping blend in a very pale pink and sort of did like an outline kind of a thing, just to give it a little bit of depth. So you can't really, I can see it up close. I'm not sure if you can sort of see it on the camera, but just to give it a little bit of dimension. And then I added these really pretty iridescent pearls, and it comes in 2 sizes, and I used the bigger one for that. So I was putting these on and I thought, well, I don't know, it needs a bit more. So then I went and grabbed my tray of greenery, and oh, this Just Jade, that's what the color is, and found I had a couple of pieces of this Just Jade leaves. So I thought this would work nicely in behind, right? We can sort of cut it up and put it on. And then I have a little bit of vellum, which I thought looked similar to sort of like the white. So that was my idea. So I thought we could add some greenery to some flowers and put that around. All right, so let's grab some glue dots. some stuff together. So I'll put that one there. I'm just going to trim the stem. So put one like that. So I thought I'd put one over on this end and then two on this end. And then I thought we can cut this up and use it for some pieces in behind. All right. So maybe not the whole thing. All right, we'll cut it up even more. No problem. No problem. We can fix that. There we go. And then I'm just sort of cleaning up my leaf edge here. I'm going to clean up this one here because otherwise it just looks too squared or cut, what have you. All right, so we'll put maybe a piece of vellum behind, in front, maybe in front, and then our flower. Yes, I like that. Let's do that. And then we'll add some greenery to our other flower. Now I haven't really glued it down per se because I wasn't sure if I wanted to pop up the sentiment or if pop up the flowers. So I hadn't really done any of that yet because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with that. So we can do one of the white one. Yeah, I like that too. So yeah, so just play around with, sometimes it's fun to pull out your little drawer of extras that you might have kicking around. I often, when I'm tidying up on the weekends or when I'm creating other cards on the weekends, I often will try and pull out my little drawers of extra things that I've like when I've die cutted leaves or whatever, if I have extras kicking around. So all right, so I think I'm gonna leave this down and pop my flowers up. So I'm going to put it here, and then we'll get a little dimensional for our flowers. Like that. Cute. And then I can always tuck in some extra greenery if I need to. And there we go. So with this punch, you could pull, if you prefer, some of the yellow flowers, but I felt that I had enough yellow because of the yellow border there. I didn't think I needed yellow flowers, but I liked the little pink flowers in behind, so I thought that would be super cute. So, sorry, my dog is at the door trying to let me know that he would like to come in. So I'm just going to put another leaf there or greenery there, but I don't want to cover my happy birthday. So there we go. There. So there is our second card. So using our punch, our little flower punch, you can punch up whatever kinds of flowers you would like to go with your paper. All right, our last card for this evening, I think, has to be my favorite of all of them I was sort of doing this weekend. Is this one. So I love the pool part. Like, I adore this color. It's my favorite color. And I love this paper. This paper really speaks to me. It's funny, there's always a paper that speaks to you, right? That you're really drawn to. And I really like this one with all the, I think they look like little cherry blossoms and things like that. And I really like this one here with the swirls and stuff. But I know lots of people like the daisies, and like there's always going to be papers that really call to you. And for me, it's this one. So I've got my pool party. Then I did the back side of that one, which is all those little dots I was showing you before. And then I took a smaller square. I think this is like 3 by 4. 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I have my strips. So I cut it based on, let me see if I can put it back together again here. Hold on. Nope. Yes. Like that. And like that. Okay. It looks better when they're kind of together, like a puzzle piece, so to speak. Yeah, so my idea is that we're going to put this on with a bit of a space, and then we're going to tie our bow on it. So it almost looks like a little window, right? With the little bit of color coming in through behind. It's so, so pretty. So let's put that together. I might have to make a few of these cards because these are my favorite ones. I love, love, love the color. Now, I'm a little nervous about putting these down because if they're not square, it can be a little tricky. So, because I know that it's fairly close in terms of my cut, I'm just going to lightly put it down. It's going to go there. Because just in case if I have to shift it around or anything like that, I want to be able to do that. So I'm lining it up and trying to make it the same diameter, if that makes sense. And hopefully I've eyeballed it well, but we'll soon find out. Yeah, so I need to move things over a bit more. Like I said, I've cut it quite close, so I need to move it over a bit more in order to have a bit of a gap. In order to have a bit of a gap between them. There we go. That's looking better. So now I'm trying to make sure that my top and my bottom is somewhat lined up. And this one's a little bit high. Oh, the dog's trying to come in. Sorry. There we go. All right. So it's a bit tricky, and I'm sure there's an easier way to do it. If you know an easier way to do it, please send me a message. Leave me a comment. But it does look really, really pretty, though, after you're done. So then we're going to take our bow. I don't have a sentiment ready for this one, but you could easily put one on next to the bow if you wanted to. I love this ribbon too. I think it's one of my favorite ribbons. I think I've gone through 2 spools already. So pretty. There. And then we're going to put that on. I'm going to pop it up just for a little bit of height and dimension. Line that up a bit. And there we go. Some really pretty, simple. Okay, well maybe this one's not so simple, but it's awfully pretty. It is simple. It's just a little nerve-wracking because, you know, I'm a bit of a perfectionist and I want it to be I want it to be perfect. So, but that's on me. All right. Let's see if we can get this off. And we are good to go. And there we go. And then I'm going to center it here. And that's it. How pretty is that? Oh, I just love it. So pretty. Yeah, I like that one. All right. So there we go. There are our cards for this evening. Some layering, punching flowers, giving them a bit of space, just a little piece underneath. So there we go. So thank you so very, very much for joining me this evening. Please, please, please stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.